because I was like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll give this. We gave it. What did we give it, Karama? Like 30 minutes, and we were like, we're done.
Yeah.
Like, and we tried to come back to it later because we took a break because I got a headache from it, and I came back and they still were talking. They still were talking about bullshit. They actually showed some hardware, which was kind of interesting, and I showed a couple of games, but we're like, yeah, we're done.
So like, what exactly did they show? Because I wasn't checking out the PC gaming show at all.
Yeah, there wasn't much to see.
I can't even remember what I did yesterday. So it's probably not relevant.
Yeah, the only thing I can find for them is Blanco's block party. Maybe they're
Yeah.
That's
a
the
new
only thing I'm
company.
finding. They
That and
can't
there's
be.
something
They can't have an
regarding
entire
NFT.
hour of just blankos. There's no way they're just talking about one game for an hour.
About 50 minutes, and probably about 30, 40 minutes of that is the actual discussion.
What
So,
is Blanco's block party actually?
It's in an early beta, so I don't know.
We're about to find out here in a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Sure, maybe it's the Mario Party game that we all deserve,
Maybe.
and they're gonna fucking stretch that out for a fucking hour.
Why is what capped? What do you mean? What do you mean? He was gassed. Oh, they're showing him a little bit of it. I've seen a preview of this game before. They showed it off before.
Are there?
Fucking New Worlds. But this just looks like pre-rendered stuff. Let's see if they show actual gameplay.
Is this like a PvP thing?
I think so.
I feel like it might just be like a battle royale or something.
Yeah, like a mix between Fall Guys and
Oh,
Fortnite.
they were talking about their message.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, really went all caps.
I'm probably going to do that email too after the fact and just be like, if I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Groovy. If I win that artwork, I will gladly frame it and put it up on my wall right next to my signed Duke Nukem artwork.
NFT for the win. Okay, I already don't like these guys.
NFT?
Yes.
Right, you guys ready for this?
E3 exclusive,
exclusive.
E3
Mythical.
exclusive.
Take
World
one.
premiere.
ABC, common mark.
Oh, I already don't
In
like
your own
this.
words, what is Blanco's block party?
Oh man.
Are they
What's
really
an
just?
NFT again?
Party.
It's like a picture, but it's crypto pictures.
I'm looking at you. Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. So Blankos was originally what we thought
Basically
a
paying for
player-owned
a
economy in a
receipt
video
and not for
game
the
could be.
actual
So
item.
it's a cool mixture of art, design, music, entertainment.
This is like the evolution of modern art. Seeing how those artists use different mediums again, it's not just about canvases.
50% of my work is digital, and there's been rarely an outlet for that digital aspect of things.
What the gaming industry has really become is a lot about microtransactions and getting as much money out of the player as possible. What we're doing at Mythical with NFTs and blockchain really changes that script.
Oh, no.
By the end of this time next year, I'm
I
gonna
already
have a
don't
whole
like this.
row.
Microtransactions on steroids.
So that's it.
Is this
Sorry, I
like a
got
bullshit
lost.
art
Restart
thing,
again.
or just like a?
Are they literally going to be talking about like crypto?
This might actually be worse
Oh,
than what
God.
we just
I
saw
have
from
to-
Intellivision.
Copyrighted music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's cool that you can completely customize your own character by painting on them.
Mm.
I feel like there's going to be a secondhand market of artists who do commissions just for these.
Yeah.
Watch there be that. Which I have no problem with, because I can't fucking draw with shit. So if I can get somebody to draw all my shit, then perfect. I'll go to Meggie, be like, "Hey Meggie, how much you sell for Blanco's designs?"
Yeah, your own Blanco Zeromaster Blocko.
I do
So
want,
it's like-
if I get this game, I do want a version that looks like me on it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a party game with your own custom character, it looks like. Free on PC. Oh, man.
I just had a quadruple espresso. Is that a problem? Hi, my name is John Linden. I'm the CEO of Mythical. So working with Rudy and Jamie have really been a lot of fun because we really have kind of merged 3 different industries into one. So we have kind of obviously deep experience in gaming.
That's always a good sign.
But we also have teams from blockchain and we have teams in marketplace technology. And bringing these 3 worlds together, it's been a challenge at times, but also it's really helped us explore how to make this work. And I think that's been the intersection of those 3 industries together has really made Mythical special.
For sure.
I hope the players within Blankos can really kind of be what they want to be. You know, it's kind of a safe place that people can come. It's a great, strong community. And meanwhile, they have this economy behind the scenes that they can earn. They can really transact and
this is the black market
themselves. And that's really what they need to know.
This itself
it
is
really
the
has
black
become
market.
a great community.
It has an
we really
in-game
encourage people
marketplace you can sell
to
your
be part
shit.
of that community.
Yeah.
When you're building a game at the moment, if you want to move from 10,000 users to 10 million users, what you really need to do is have really,
they have
really epic
VTubers.
gameplay.
Blankos is a game that's all about what we imagine vinyl toys do when we're not watching. What happens when we go to sleep and these toys are left to their own
I was
devices,
just about to say, there was
and
like
an
this
exploration
old
of that
2010
whole,
game that I
fun
played
world of
it that looked
creativity
very
these
similar
toys
to this.
escape to.
Oh, the racing game for PSP,
Every
or
single
PS2, or
Blanko has a
PS3, I mean?
story,
No, it's like an age-old computer game, and you had like
and I think that players
a little.
find that
It's like Skylanders, but
because it speaks to me.
with
You are
shit
playing,
with
building,
characters
Oh,
like
I know what
these.
you're talking about.
but then outside
Yeah,
of that,
I forgot the
you're
name
also
of it.
upgrading and selling. You
Had like
don't
an internet
understand
component to it, right?
NFTs or blockchain
Yeah, it's
at
like an
all to
it's
play
like an
Blankos Block Party.
it was like online.
All
You had
need
like
to
mini
know
games
is how to play
and all
the game.
sorts.
And we
But you
teach
could
it.
enter different worlds with different characters.
It was kind of like Webkins, but like with kind of vinyl figures.
Creativity.
Yeah.
Players are going to have a role in
Digital
helping to
vinyl
bring that
characters.
world online.
Yeah.
It's just this city full of tons of different designs and colors and patterns. But the point is that you are meeting up with your friends, you're practicing your new skills out together, and then you're jumping into mini parties.
Yeah. Okay.
Players can build their levels using our Blanko build tool. They can make whatever level they want. They can set the terrain, and then they can set the
is this
win conditions,
Roblox?
and they can set the
I
game
was just about to say, I saw like
shooter,
I was like,
or you
this
can
is
make
going to
this
be a
level
Roblox
into
test
a
thing.
race.
It's not just Roblox,
Especially with the physics as well, it looks so much like Roblox.
As your friend said, Salt, Roblox and Fortnite
that recreate a
Roblox,
particular
Fortnite, EA,
science fiction movie
bullshit
that
digital
I might not be
art.
able to say.
So
I
for
wanted
25
things that
limited one, I
felt
linked
like
above would be
beautiful
500.
pieces of
Whoa.
art. We're just continually adding to this huge library of buildings and houses and vehicles and that kind of stuff. Things that you can throw together into
Oh god, they already have a shop open where you
to
can
make
buy
your
the
own
fucking
block party.
Oh
In the open
god
beta,
damn
we've
it.
seen
Oh my
over
god.
90,000 block parties. Once they're done playing it,
Either this is going to be the most successful thing in the world and fuck up the gaming industry, or it's going to fail right after that.
This is not
over
good.
70,000 NFTs have already
This is
purchased
going
in
to
our
be
open
success.
beta, and,
This is
we're
going to be
even seeing
successful, but
tons and
heavily
tons of people
criticized
jump
upon.
in.
Yeah.
This is going
Now
to be
that NFTs are moving into the mainstream,
just wait until
the
people
most
find ways
important
of,
thing
like, exploiting
for
that.
games, for
Like,
gaming
that's what it's
studios
gonna be.
that want to focus on NFTs is to really ensure
Buddy,
that their
NFTs
gameplay,
people are gonna
their
exploit the
player
fucking market.
experience is
NFTs
on
are
par
freaking
or
dumb,
exceeds
dude. I don't know
anything
why
else
he
in
made
the
a
mainstream
game
market
about
today.
it.
We're putting
Yeah.
the fun in non-fungible tokens. That's what we're doing. It's going to be really exciting to see the game, the community grow over the next few months. What we're building here. with
So NFTs are way too
blockchain
new of a technology
really
to actually
changes that script,
do shit like
because
this
then
with.
it's players that can actually.
But is it on
benefit
Amico?
and
Oh, hell
profit
no,
off
this won't
of
be on
all the money
Amico.
they spend.
Are you kidding me? This
Part
has
of
too
my
many
art
microtransactions
exists in
to
the
be on
fine art
Amico.
world, and in that world, I could create a painting.
You know
and
why?
sell a
You know why the
painting,
Amico is
and
going
then
to
that
fail
painting
because they
goes
don't
off to a
have Raid
collector,
Shadow Legends
and then
on.
I get paid, right? And then I have no idea, no control over who gets the painting. No idea if 20 people sell it down the road for exponential amount of money. I never see a dime of that. I have no idea what thing. So one of the cool things about NFTs is that smart contract that's locked in, and you're able to just not only track who gets it, but share that profit forever.
while one will
And you can
collect
blow
for
up the
love,
fucking
the
earth
other
with
side
them,
that you want to
apparently,
collect
from
from
what
is
I've
also
heard.
from a perspective of capital appreciation. You know, when we look
Ow,
at
it's
the
fucking
I don't know who
toys
this
today,
VTuber is,
vinyl
but
toys
I
are
want to know
on
who
a
they
tear,
are and
right?
why the fuck
Just
they're
the very
supporting this.
fact that Blanco's block
Yeah.
party
Allegedly,
is a
like the
platform where you can not
blockchain,
only collect
like really
digital
fucks up
vinyl
the
toys
environment.
created by epic vinyl toy artists, but at
I
the
think
same
this
time,
is
use
just
those vinyl toys to battle other people.
they might
in
have just
games.
commissioned
I truly
this
believe that
model
the magic formula
because they didn't want to
for,
show their
not
face.
only epic capital appreciation on the assets themselves, but also
I just don't want to believe that
I
some.
hope they're not a real VTuber.
Today's
Yeah,
game
Of
I
course
was just
not,
going to
no.
say.
a lot of control over.
I think it's just because
customizing
VTubers
the
are kind of
experience that
hot
they
right
have.
now,
We've seen that in the
and
trend
this
of
is
games
the type
coming
of
out for the
company
last
that
10
wants to
years.
think that,
Players
you know,
spend
hey
a lot of
kids,
time online, they
we're
spend a
cool
lot of
as
time in digital
shit.
space. That's
Yeah,
where they want to
this
express
random
themselves through
VTuber that you have
skins,
never
the
seen
cosmetics,
before
and the things they buy
supports
for
this
games.
scam.
I think that's
This is
where
just a scam.
Blankos really shines and what we.
It's
what
like
we bring
beyond
to
a
the table,
scam. It's
but
like
also where I think NFTs.
well,
play a
it's
Scam
the
the
art
game.
world.
because
It's
it
the art
gives you a
world, so
chance to
of
really
course
own
it's a scam.
the world around you, the universe that you're customizing, you're creating. You've got a greater stake in this thing now. Rudy Koch,
damn
SVP
right I
Business
am.
Development. Am I just
Hell
supposed to
yeah.
say that? Just my name, title?
Am I?
Right. I'm a big time collector. I collect vinyl toys. I have a whole wall of them at home. I'm a nerd.
Wow,
We're
how
all
cool.
we're all nerds. We all collect.
Oh god, the fact that he says, "Oh, I'm a nerd,"
I
we're all
actually
nerds. Yeah, this is
started
very.
my
we're
career in
nerds.
comic books.
Yeah.
I collect sneakers.
I loved Magic the Gathering. I had hundreds.
These
Okay,
concepts-
Magic the Gathering, I
this
guess,
is
but
fucking
sneaker. Who the
forced.
fuck collects
like the box
sneakers?
opening,
No, people do
you know,
collect
opening
sneakers,
a
but
box
this is so
for your
fucking
Blanco,
forced.
Or the serial
Yeah.
numbers on each of the NFTs that you buy. These are concepts that live in the physical collector's world that we love so much, and we wanted to.
Okay,
bring
but can
that
we
trend
actually
into the
have
digital
physical
world.
versions
What's
of them?
amazing is
That
that
is-
the players
You're
that
not
we've
a
seen
nerd,
so
you're a
far and the
virgin.
people engaging with the
Oh,
economy,
God.
they are getting these concepts,
Take offense
and
to
it's been a
that.
lot of fun to see that all unfold.
With real toys in real life, right? When the way to keep their value is you put them in the box, you put them on the shelf, you leave them there. But with Blankos, as you play with them, they get better. You can customize them. You can make them the way that you want them to.
Yeah, how
to
do
be,
they get better?
But also increase
Because,
their
like,
rarity,
microtransactions,
and increase their
stats.
stats by
You
playing
play
with
the
them.
game,
Our
and
leveling
then
up
when you get tired of it,
process,
you can
it's
sell
called
it and
grade
get
up.
a new
It
one.
draws from
Yep.
from real toy and collectible
I mean,
culture.
And you
It's
can
somebody who
scribble on
does
your
turn
FTs.
everything
As
that
somebody
you
who
would
does
think
online
about
content,
collectibles.
and
I'm looking to invest
and a
in
good
and
chunk of
acquire
the revenue
assets
comes from the
games
content I
that
make.
have the
That's
ability
not a bad
to move
thing,
into the mainstream.
but like
games that
if
have
the
the
game
ability to
sucks,
become AAA titles. There
like,
are mainly
yeah.
three that top my list.
It really
Blankos
just kind of
Black
looks
Party,
like-
game is an
Gotham Chain,
afterthought.
as well as Axis
Yeah.
Infinity.
Oh, no, it
They've
definitely
been
does.
able to
It definitely
integrate
does.
blockchain within their gaming mechanisms.
What they're trying to do here
really
is
in
just
the
say, "Hey,
background,
we got all
well,
this
rather
shit,
than having it
and
to
then
be
there's a game also, but we
requirement
have
to
all
be
this
able to
shit."
participate in the game and participate
Yeah.
in the community.
You already know this is like a garbage game when they sell out with this shit.
Do we want to worry about music copyrights and stuff?
Yeah,
Or
that was like 2
All
seconds. And they're
players in
talking
the
about
game.
it, so I think
This is going to continue to
Okay.
develop as we add more functionality.
I wasn't sure if they were going to continue on to like
cryptocurrencies,
game
being able
footage
to
and
use
keep
your
going. So
crypto
like if
wallet.
this is like a popular game to watch on Twitch, maybe I would be interested in playing it. But like,
able to enjoy the game.
and if there was some like thing on the side, they'd be like, "Oh, I could train up this Blanco and then sell it later
Historically,
to
like
somebody
if
who
you're playing
really
a game and you're
likes
trying
watching the game and
to
wants
sell
to
your
get it.
items, the game
That'd be
developer
kinda
doesn't support that, right?
But, like,
And Mythical Games takes the
I just-
stance of we
I'm always
we
about the
enable
game
it and we
first.
facilitate it. Mythical's blockchain
And it
is,
seems like
uses
the
proof of
game was
authority
like
for consensus.
decide- they
which
wanted to make
basically
NFTs, but they
is a
wanted-
much
they said to make a
lower
game
carbon footprint than proof of work.
pretty much, yeah.
And we're planning to bridge to multiple
feels like a
chains.
secondary or
We're bridging to
tertiary
Ethereum, which is
thought.
Can't wait till the game gets
about to
wrecked
go
by
to proof of
copyright
stake,
laws.
which is
Yeah,
about
that's going to be
99.5%
interesting.
less
'Cause
energy.
blockchain is still
By
very
using
much a
blockchain
copyright-
technology,
a
you own your
copyright
game
gray
assets,
area.
and then you can build another marketplace. You can build
Look at
another
that guy's
interface,
glasses.
You can bring them into another game.
By the way, I
different
kinda like
metaverses.
Yeah,
and that's a new paradigm.
the glasses
And
look
it's
kinda
inevitable,
hip.
and I think gamers are going to demand it. Traditionally, like when you're participating in a marketplace, you're relying on trust and the company to keep the database accurate. where
Like,
Mythical Games is
one of
using
my
a
roommates,
blockchain
she's a
where
Funko
smart
collector.
contracts are publicly accessible.
Her collection's
so
worth over
you
10K.
have confidence and trust that you're
Jesus.
getting
Like,
what you're buying.
something
and
like this,
true ownership.
I can
and
see
you have
her
it
having
forever.
a lot of fun
Because
with.
traditionally, game
But,
companies
like,
can just say there are 1,000
getting
of
her
them,
to
but
switch over to
who knows
this from
if there are
Funkos would
1,000,
be
right?
really difficult.
With Mythical
Because
Games,
this is
we
not a
have
physical thing.
provable scarcity. And with
Yeah,
provable
this is like
scarcity, as an investor or
Funko.
collector
Physical
or
ones
gamer,
exist,
that's really what you
but,
want.
like,
I've been
an
drawing
exclusive
since
thing.
I could hold a
Unless
pen
you,
or a
like,
pencil.
collectors don't really care about exclusions
engineer drawing
unless
when I
it's
was
part
4.
of something.
You know, I've just fell in love with the
So-
idea
Yeah.
of drawing and creating.
Or
It's
like
something that
they,
gives me a ton of joy. As I started to look
They
around
might
art,
eventually
it
just
always really
release that you
appealed to
can
me, but
print
I was
them
always
out
really
if you
appealed
own them
by
or something,
graffiti
and
art
that you
and
have to
music that I listened to.
pay even more money to own
favorite.
them.
It's like asking
I mean,
me
I'm
my
assuming
favorite
that's like
childish.
later down the line.
It's currently my daughter,
Yeah.
by the way, if anyone was asking.
But
so for me, it just
That
evolved
might
over
be an
time as I
actual
started
way to sell out more
learn a bit more
better
about
because
street
then
artists
it
and
might
see the
just be
evolution of
something
street
where you
art, see
can
an
get your
artist
own
go from
shit.
kind of painting
The
an
positive I see
illegal
for this is
wall to
artists have something
having
they
a
can
gallery
sell,
showing or something like that.
which is cool.
Seeing how
And
those
then
artists
people
use
who
different
want to get
mediums
that
again.
artist
You know,
work
it's
can have
not
an
just about
exclusive
canvases. It's about
piece
sculpture
that they
it's
basically
about
bought from that
taking these
artist.
shapes and these
Yeah.
3D canvases
But-
and expressing.
And I
their
like that they give the artist control.
desires
So
and
if
needs,
somebody
wherever it is
resells the
they're trying
game,
to
you
say on a
get part
different
of the
canvas.
profit.
We know where we sit now compared
Like
to
resells the
20 odd years ago when
piece.
all these artists were still just street artists.
But the
getting
thing of it
arrested
that's
for
kind
doing
of
throw-ups on
scummy
trains, and
is
now,
that you don't
know,
actually own
a
it
couple $1 million at Sotheby's. I'm like, pretty
and
cool.
two, it's only digital.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can't cash in.
I'm super
Exactly.
excited to talk to you
The
guys
only way you can
about
cash in
some
on
of
it is
the
if you spend
artists
hours
that
and
we're
hours and
bringing
hours
into the
using it in
game,
the
some
game,
of the first
upgrading it, and selling it on the
collaborators,
marketplace,
and I think
and
it's
hope
appropriate
that's another
to
player
start with
wants
Michael
it.
Lau.
Michael Lau is a
Oh,
legend in
you
the
know
space.
that they're going to be farmed.
He's definitely
like, for
known
this.
as the godfather of vinyl toys. He has this really awesome quote, which is all art are toys and all toys are art. And I think like that is perfect for Blankos. And so I think we're really excited to see his style come alive in our realm.
I'm just not sure how this is going to like.
一路以嚟都好想自己啲 character 可以喐啦，好似可以做啲
I just don't know how this is gonna fly
咁今次真係有機會同一個咁配合
great
到
for
This is going to be very controversial.
This is going to be one of those things where, like,
artist and
I think
designer
people
that,
who like
you know, we're super excited to talk about
can't control
is
themselves
Quicks.
with microtransactions
And what
are
I
going
love
to
about Quicks is that one, he's a graffiti
get
artist,
addicted
but two, he's super
Yeah.
hip hop culture.
Definitely.
Love his designs, love the samurai.
It's
You know, he has this
Have you
really
guys heard of
iconic,
World
like
2?
Japanese mech warrior style. So
Of
I
what?
think we are all just
There's like
excited
a
to see that come alive
or
in the
these,
Blankos
yeah, it's just a
universe.
scam. It's like World 2 where you can pay money to just buy a online square of land NFT.
Since I was a kid, I grew up in the 80s, so I
At
was
least
heavily
this
influenced
is
by
better
a
than
lot
that.
of Japanese robot
guess.
shows. Texas
I-
History is
not
like
by much,
Mickey
but-
Mouse.
And this is at least here you can express your creativity.
All rolled into one character.
This brand that we're going to reveal now is near and dear to my heart. I'm actually wearing some sneakers that represent them. I will let my friend Nicole here tee it up.
The Marathon Company, from a culture perspective, they've worked with some incredible folks, obviously led by Nipsey Hussle.
Clothing brands selling stuff.
You know,
See,
and
all
we
this stuff
certainly
is
want to
neat.
honor his
It's
memory.
just-
Nip was
It's-
someone
it's
before he
surrounded
passed
in
who
this
was
thing that's like,
already
it's
into
not quite
technology.
legal.
It's such an honor to be
Yeah.
able
Yeah.
to carry on
Also,
his
it's
legacy in a sense.
like it's very
and
much
bring them
a
into
video
the world
game
of Blankos.
second, and we don't even know how the fucking game plays really.
So many
Yeah, it
different
looks
things.
like
a Blanco can
it just
be
looks like a party
a
game
pattern, it can be
that has,
a
like,
unicorn,
Roblox stuff
it
in
can
it.
be so many
Yeah.
different characters. We work regularly
It could be a fun
with
game,
Punk,
but,
his
like,
skill at being
at least,
able to
well, I'll say is the game is free to play
characters,
at least.
make you
So,
commit to those characters, they're believable. And then we have JPK,
It's not like you have to
we
buy a
have
game
industry
to
legends
try
like
it
James
out.
Groman, Nikki Davis, Sarah McBiss, and
Which is yeah, that's a good aspect of this, but
Hakatal.
do you have to buy a character
We're
to
not
start?
just picking from one person's
I'm assuming you can
perspective,
design your
which
own.
really
I would
helps
assume.
to
What is-
kind of
why would you show them hovering?
those cultural references.
God. Oh no, dead mouse.
Collector.
course
I
Dead
have
Mouse
just a house, floor to ceiling, the vinyl.
I'm assuming
to
Dead Mouse
find a
isn't going to,
game
like,
that did such a
copyright
really
that
great
this.
crossover between that kind of
These are
tangible
that kind of
good
guys,
and
so.
have that element in the game. No doubt. doubt by the end of this time next year, I'm going to have a whole row of Blankos. So. it's art in a 3D form.
I doubt
I think
that,
it's a really great online
I
safe
doubt
haven
that.
for street art.
You know what I'm
where
actually
it
very
keeps its
curious to see
integrity.
whose
It
opinion on this
isn't
is. I'm very
bastardized.
curious to see if like Rebel Taxi's
Whether
two
it's
cents on
on
this shit right now.
geometry or it's sculpted or it's just
Because he's like very into like the whole
I'd
vinyl
love to
theme.
like talk to a bunch of
I just like
artists that
exploring
friends
the
I
space.
know and be like, hey,
And then
what do you guys
still
feel about
see
this?
coalescence of cohesion as opposed to a random.
We'll
fun
probably also see some
art
big
exhibit
creators
games like
make
Funkos. I think it's a really great like bridge between
shit on this.
the traditional mediums of creating art, digital art, or street art or
Like,
stuff like that.
like
and
that
then
would be
into
an
the game.
interesting podcast.
And that's
idea.
cool.
When I bring the
'cause, I mean,
podcast
all
back,
the
maybe I should
elements
have
that
them
are
like Cake,
familiar to the
Brandon,
Deadmau5 fan were really
people
well
talking
executed
from
in
different
these
industries
skins.
and be like, what do you guys think of Blankos?
Yeah.
Or just NFTs in general.
Yeah.
Oh, the exclusive mouse, Blanco.
Anything else, weenies?
Wow.
In the back.
Also an NFT.
So now that the video is coming to a close, download Blankos, blankos.com. Bring your vinyl toys
You gonna
to
pay
life.
me to do it?
Build your own levels. Buy
Sorry,
all
what was
designs
that?
from your favorite.
I said you gonna pay me to do it or no?
brands, artists, and
Otherwise,
designers.
no.
Share it with all your friends so they download and play
I
it
ain't touching
together.
that shit.
And we look forward to seeing you within the world of Blankos.
Gonna check out the
But
site.
wait, we're partnering with the
Wow,
fashion
early
industry's most
access?
coveted brands to bring you their style, Blanco style. And our first collab is a name you'll recognize. They're known worldwide for their signature plaids and heritage prints.
I'm incredibly excited to announce that Burberry will be partnering with Mythical Games to launch a limited edition Blanco in their game Blanco's Block Party.
Who?
Pushing boundaries and discovering new ways to innovate with our
I don't know.
communities.
What
have
the fuck
always
is
been at the heart
Burberry?
of what we do as a brand.
I think it's like
Being
an
a
art,
part
like
of
a
this creative and
fashion
pioneering
thing,
community with
obviously.
Mythical Games is
Oh.
an incredible synergy for us and a perfect evolution of
Like
our
a
existing
fashion
engagement
thing?
with the gaming
Do you
community.
spell it?
This partnership
Tell me how
presents
dead
Burberry's
this game
first
is.
exploration into the world of NFTs.
Burberry?
This opens up a whole new platform of possibilities, and it empowers digital
URBERY,
natives and gamers to own
I
a piece
found
of our
it.
brand.
Yeah, it
and
is
actively engage
indeed
and
fashion.
participate with our house codes. We can't wait to
Burberry
embark on this
is the
pioneering
United
luxury
Kingdom.
fashion as we explore the
Okay,
future
that's why
of
I've never
digital
heard of them.
ownership in gaming, whilst discovering new environments and a myriad of possibilities within this
There's
community.
a fucking crypto thing for that.
Yep.
For what?
You got the last word. Make it count.
Burberry.
That's a good question. Here, give me 5 seconds here to think about it.
All right, guys, let's cut on the cameras.
Thank God. If you're ready to start building, playing, and earning, you can download and join Blanco's Block Party now in early access on PC.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Also, watch your favorite
Blanco
content creators on
stream
Twitch
win.
this week for a chance to get an exclusive new Blanco, only available through Twitch.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
On behalf of all of us at Mythical, thanks for joining.
I feel like you nailed it.
Wow. Blockchain has invaded gaming.
I've never seen something so pretentious. and I played through Life is Strange.
Oh, the indie showcase is in 30 minutes. Oh my god, actual video games, please. So guys, let's look at the Blankos website, shall we?
Yeah, I've taken a sure. It's blanco.com or something.
Is it
Oh,
Blanco.com?
blankos.com. Take pride in ownership.
Okay, can we physically own it though?
Yeah. If not, you're not actually owning it.
I am lightly tempted to just download it. Just play it and see how the
Make your own games, iconic designs. Yeah, but can you make your own?
Maybe that might be like a separate fee.
Is
I can see that
Blanco's
being a
Block
separate
Party
fee.
free to play? Blanco's Block Party will be free to play with the option for purchasable in-game cosmetics, accessories, and limited edition Blancos. More on this coming soon.
You all facts. Can I create my own Blankos? New Blankos are currently created through artist partnerships. We already have some ultra talented vinyl toy artists like John blah 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 blah. Players will have some awesome opportunities to customize Blankos with accessories and attachments we should share. will share in the future. So you can't make your own.
The rich get
Ew.
richer.
So only artists that are registered with them can make them. So you can't even make your own character.
Ew.
You can already
So what
buy
was the
fucking
point of
cosmetics
talking
as
about
well.
how oh, you can, they basically were trying to say you can make money off of our free game, but you really can't.
No.
So they were pushing that. So what the fuck is the point then?
$20 for a limited drop.
Oh man, I get
bullseye
this limited
Blocko.
edition digital vinyl character.
Nothing. Yeah.
Like at least okay. At least during the lewd streams, when you pay for time with me, you get something out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're getting a service. This is literally you pay for something that you can't own.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's why NFTs are fucking stupid. Crypto
Like-
as well.
Okay, it must be the Necky's 9% own a lot of Funko. Hey, no, you're fine. Listen, literally, one of my roommates, she owns a Funko collection worth $10K. And she's got some really cool ones. She has so many Funkos that she has ones she doesn't want, and she gave me Funkos. I have some like limited edition Street Fighter Funkos she gave me because she doesn't like Street Fighter. She was like, hey, are there any Funkos you want? I'll keep an eye out for them because I see them on sale all the time. I'm like, if you can find me the Mega Man ones, those are the ones I care about, or video game ones. She's like, okay. Like, I have some like limited edition stuff that you never would have found that she like basically was just like, I don't care about this. I got it because I happened to get it in like a blind box or something. Do you want it? And I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. So, but like, Funkos are physical things. And Funko also, before Pops, because she collects the Pops, I should say, Funko had been around for years. They used to make bobbleheads. So Funko has been in this industry for a long time. They've been a part of a collecting industry for a long time. It's different than this. This is a new digital only type of vinyl pop kind of thing. The vinyl figure kind of thing. It's connected to blockchain, which is already kind of questionable. And
only kinda.
Now, to be fair, I have played the crypto game before and I did make my money, but once I made my money, I got out.
Yeah.
I do technically, one of my affiliates pays me in crypto, but it gets converted right into cash, essentially, as soon as they pay me. So it just is. I can't say it's a scam, but it's not. I don't think it's completely legal.
It's a gray area.
Yeah. It's only great. It's only questionable on whether or not it's legal because it's not been covered whether or not it's something that should be illegal.
And Dr. Waldy, I could never make fun of somebody who collects Funkos. I have too many amiibos. Like, there's no way I can make fun of somebody who collects Funkos. I own a few Funkos, but I only buy the ones I really want. My roommate, her thing is she collects a lot of like Marvel, DC. Her favorite character is Harley Quinn. She has practically every Harley Quinn Funko that's been released, including limited edition ones that are really hard to get. She collects comic book ones. She has a bunch of My Hero Academia ones. She collects other anime ones. So her collection is very specific. She collects what she wants. She doesn't go for like the really like stuff that she cares about. There's sci-fi characters and stuff. So she collects her stuff that she wants. And I can't hate on anybody who collects Funkos because, again, my game collection, one of my shelves is just Nintendo games for all the Nintendo consoles I own. One whole shelf is just Nintendo, where my other shelf is everything else, Sony, Sega, everything else. But like, so like, I can't hate on somebody for wanting to collect Funkos. They would be unrealistic of me to do so because, one, Funkos are cheap. A lot of them look really cool and they have their own unique style. But this is like
bad.
Blankos is just like, to me, I can't call it a scam because I know it's not a scam. There's artists and people behind it. It just seems scummy, is what it seems like. And the fact that you can't make your own, you have to get one specifically from like an artist, you have to be registered with them, means they must be taking money out of it. They must be getting something out of it.
Yeah.
MTG cards. I have the first 5 sets, 100%. Man, like, everybody collects something. Like, in my group of friends, I was the Wii U guy. if somebody wanted a Wii U game and they wanted to try a Wii U game, they could just borrow it from me because I owned a lot of the harder to find Wii U games. I never got Devil's Third. I wish I did because I really want Devil's Third. But I have one of the rarest Wii U games, so like I own the Wii U version sealed of Hello Kitty Cruisers. So that's a thing. But yeah, no, I have weird collections too. But like Blankos, to me, it's a cool concept. I think it's great. I think it looks cool. It's just everything surrounding it is kind of scummy, and it feels like the game was an afterthought. The game was probably made as a catalyst to sell these things.
Yeah.
And that's what's so like about it. It's like the one thing about video games that I'm like, is like the video game should come first. If you want to merchandise it, if you want to add stuff, that's fine. And Toys to Life games, for example, they were and yes, they were catalysts to sell video games, but they were full-on video games. Like Skylanders, as much as, I hate that it took the Spyro name and basically buried it for a long time, it had fun. It had a fun video game. I've played one of the Skylanders games. They're actually not bad. Disney Infinity, there's so much content in those. I never played it, but I own one of the Disney Infinity games because I wanted some of the Star Wars figures. Like, there's actual games. Amiibos, multiple Nintendo games they work with. Like, Amiibos aren't just... like, first off, I like the fact that there are these little tiny figurines that you can get for... Amiibos cost somewhere around the $10 to $20 range for most of them. You can get a little figure, and you can use them with games. The thing, though, about Blankos is you can only use them in Blankos. You can't... And they aren't physical things. They're digital only.
Yeah.
It's basically microtransactions built into blockchain, which is a dangerous game to play.
I think that if they want to really make this somewhat more interesting, that you should just be allowed to make your own.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you could use Blankos in other games, if you could use them in other things, then I could see this not being seeing this being more viable. The thing is, it's just a catalyst to get people to do it in their games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the issue with being able to create your own is, well, why would I buy one if I could just make my own in that case?
Exactly.
Because you could just copy the exact same one that you like.
And because you can't make your own, they have a control over the market so that you don't do that.
Exactly.
That's how they get rid of like black markets and secondhand markets, which is smart, but like it also is like, why the fuck would I buy one of these?
Yeah.
Yeah. It gives you no purpose at all at the same time. It's like,
unless you get your own just bare bones basic one to start off with, you basically have to buy and do the game despite it being free to play.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm very weary of this concept.
Yeah.
The only way I would get into this is if they gave some benefit to streamers. Yeah. Like if they came out and said, hey, if you stream our game, we'll give you like benefits. Like, I don't know, like you could like have your own Blanco designed and you can like, earn while you play kind of thing. That's really the only reason. Because the game doesn't look half bad. I'll say that much. It doesn't look half bad. But I'm not a creator type. So I won't spend time creating stuff. I'd like to like play games in there. I'd like to play some of the stuff that other people have made, but like unless there's some kind of benefit for streamers or like, or maybe they gave me like a sponsorship or something, I don't see myself like playing Blankos really. Because like what benefit do I get? I can't even make my own thing and sell it.
The only reason I would play is just to just look how stupid it is.
You get benefit profit from the NFT, so the more you resell, the more residual you get when they're resold. I guess that's fair. But I have to buy a Blanco first. Yeah. And I have to invest time and energy into it. And hope that someone wants to buy my Blanco when I'm done playing with it.
Exactly.
That's basically the way that I'm looking at it. So
which
sorry, go ahead.
I said something like streamers, they're definitely gonna get a bigger hit from it just because, hey, I got this streamer's thing, they put it up for sale, let me grab that. Versus just like a random nobody, unless it's something stat-wise.
Yeah, like I said, if they added some other incentive for streamers, then I would give this more of a shot.
Yeah. I also do wonder if there's going to be like an application form for artists so they can apply to be an official Funko artist, like verified artist. So, or if it's just that they choose you instead of you apply.
Yeah, it says they have more details to come, so we'll see what happens. But I hope independent artists get a chance, because like artists put a lot of work in and they don't actually get paid enough. Like when like I just for example, Eski Odo.
Yeah.
He recently opened up commissions, and but after saying for years he didn't want to, and then he finally decided, I need the money, so I'm going to do it. He didn't know what to charge, and he asked myself, since I buy a lot of art, and other artists, what his prices should be, and he finally came up with prices that I thought made sense for his skill level. He was going to charge way less, and I was like, dude, you can't charge that low. People, you're going to people are going to abuse it. You need to charge appropriately for your stuff. He made some stuff for me. He made a weapon set for me for my Live 2D design, which looks fucking fantastic. And I feel like I could have paid him more, but I think his prices were fair for that. And his prices on his website are fair. So like, that's just an example. Eski was cutting himself way low for what he thought he was worth, until people were like, no, dude, you have to charge more than that. Like you're like, my video editing, I learned a hard lesson with one of my recent things that, I undercharge way too much for video editing. And now I changed my things so that, like, instead of saying, oh, it's going to be $35 for a fully edited with effects video that's 5 minutes or less, I basically like $35 is now your upfront cost. And then you pay for the time. Because that's how I got screwed. I spent 2 months working on a video, and luckily the person who ordered the video from me, they agreed to pay more because they thought I should get more. But like, I was just like, there was an awkward conversation I didn't want to have. So
yeah.
Cool. I will get a free Blanco because I watched the segment. Barf. Do I get a free one because I watched it? Oh no, I watched it on YouTube. Oh well. So the indie part is happening soon. So let's see.
15 minutes.
I hope we get some video games.